welcome to day 3 of the 12 days of Christmas reviews. Today we're going to talk about a movie that was around in the 80s, probably late 80s, but we're going to talk about something I think everyone's going to love. And that is the Muppets Family Christmas. You've probably heard of variety shows back in the 50s when they have Christmas specials, or even radio shows that have like Christmas specials, where they have everyone come on down, they do sketches, tell jokes, and even do some singing or two, and that's what this is all about. And this is just basically the Muppets' take on it, but except they're doing it on VHS. However, it should be on Blu-ray, but because of certain copyright issues from some characters like Sesame Street and Fraggle Rock, that's why none of it's like part of Disney, since now Disney owns the Muppets. Don't you think that's a little weird? I totally think that Disney deserves Sesame Street, but it should still belong to like PBS and all that. Like, I don't think Disney's gonna steal it entirely and put it on Disney Plus only. But I think that's something to be not bad I thought. So without further ado, let's look at A Muppet Family Christmas. We open up the movie with all our Muppet cast and crew actually saying we need a little Christmas while going to Fozzie's mom's house. Fozzie talks about how around Christmas she's alone in her house and knowing that she's going to be very, very lonely. So he's going to do the nicest thing by he's going to surprise her with all his friends, let her know that she's going to have a good Christmas. But little did he know that she had plans already.
Well, the plane leaves for California in 3 hours. Ho ho! Christmas in Malibu. I'm going to lie on the beach and catch some rays. Waka waka!
Oh, this is going to be such a surprise!
She surprisingly actually ends up opening the door, and out comes Doc and Sprocket from Fraggle Rock. Neat little cameo / role.
Yes, I'm Doc. Are you my landlady? No, Sprocket, I didn't know I was renting from a bear. Oh.
Whoa! Did a bear kill your family? Well, you know what I meant. She opens up. She actually is talking to them, then hears a ding. And then who could it be?
Ta-da! Merry Christmas!
Son!
Mom! Ah! Oh, it's so good to see you.
Well, what the... surprise!
No, the real surprise is I brought all my friends with me.
What?
Merry Christmas!
Oh, be careful of the icy patch!
Yeah, terrific.
Well, they're now settling down and trying to see what to do now, since everyone's here.
You promised me a nice, quiet Christmas.
You think you're disappointed? I just took 3 months of surfing lessons for zip!
Then why didn't you call them, and then this wouldn't have happened? Well, anyway, it's not bad. So far, so good. However, on the phone, Miss Piggy turns out is actually going to be a little later than usual because she's going to be doing some photo shoots. And it seems a little weird. So yeah. Anyway, there's a knock at the door, and who could that be? Swedish Chef. In the Swedish Chef. Whoop! Okay, that is funny. You gotta love him. Spaghetti. However, Gonzo decides to warn the turkey that the Swedish Chef will cook him for supper. However, Robin's starting to have that talking with his Uncle Kermit, saying of how it's amazing that a family can come together on a special time like this. And that's very sweet. And soon they're singing Jingle Bell, and then turns to Jingle Bell Rock by Dr. Teeth and the Electric Mayhem. It's a good song, and I can't play it because of copyright reasons. And then there's Rolf the... Whoops. I love that. It's cute. Meanwhile, he and Fozzie are singing It's a Lovely Weather. What's the name? Hurry up, let's go. Although I think this is going to be a little bit scary.
Out here,
It's so long!
always falling and friends are calling. Yoo-hoo!
Miss Piggy ends up deciding to go Christmas shopping a little later than usual, so yeah, I think she's going to be a little late tonight. But then again, it's Miss Piggy. All she cares about is herself, probably. Anyway, Scooter actually says that he's found something for everyone to watch, and you'll never believe what it is. In 4, 3, 2, 1, okay. Well, would you look at that? The Muppet Babies, before they got that new show. This must have been the original puppets from the Muppets Take Manhattan where they first appeared. However, after watching it, they get to hear some carolers. And look who they are. It's the Sesame Street gang. And I love Sesame Street. I love the songs. It was fun. Mr. Hooper. Yeah, it's very nice, and it was a very great show. You know, I think this is also kind of helping out with the Christmas spirit, because they're lovable, and you just know that having a great time. Although I think Big Bird might be a little bit in trouble in this weather.
Oh, hi there. Hey, we're Ernie and Bert.
Yeah.
Well, hi there yourself. I'm Doc.
Oh, did you know that Doc starts with the letter D?
Why, yes,
Yes, starts with the letter Y.
Yeah.
true.
And true starts with the letter T.
Hey, what is this?
Where we come from, this is small talk.
Why are you looking back at me? Why'd you come back to me? That was hilarious. So meanwhile, Kermit's looking outside, looking for Miss Piggy, hoping that she'll come soon. This is the first time he's actually worried about her. However, they're now having to discuss sleeping arrangements and hoping Miss Piggy returns.
Look what I've got! Christmas cookies!
Cookie! Oh, thank you.
Who was that strange blue creature?
That my kind of fella.
The Sesame Street crew decided to put on Twist the night before Christmas, even actually having Bert and Ernie be our narrators. However, with Bert, he's just in pure misery, which is funny.
Ernie, why must you always humiliate me?
Come on, Bert. Somebody has to play Mama.
Anyway, as the play was a big success with a two-headed Borat monster. Yeah, they sound like Borat, I'm just making jokes here. However, they end up having a great little show, and like I said, I think you just need to watch this movie to find out how great it is. Meanwhile, Fozzie brings out the snowman he made earlier so that he can tell jokes, only to realize that two of his biggest hecklers, Statler and Waldorf, are actually here, surprisingly.
Statler? Waldorf? Where'd you guys come from?
They're friends of mine, Fozzie. They come visit me every Christmas.
This means that Fozzie and the snowman have to put up their best game.
Man, do a straight line. Here we go.
Okay. Hey, Fozzie!
Yes, Mr. Snowman!
Did you hear about the church that burned down?
Holy smoke!
However, the turkey got to Swedish Chef and tricked him into killing Big Bird, which he accidentally fails at. However, Big Bird's pretty happy about how he's actually in the kitchen with Swedish Chef, but when the Swedish Chef wants to kill him, Big Bird actually kind of is excited for the food, but also kind of gives him a gift. He actually does say of how much that being away from home during this holiday is kind of sad for him, like he's away from Sweden. However, they saying like wishing Merry Christmas to you, and it's very heartfelt, and that's what makes it so special.
Now then, Mr. Cook, tell me, exactly what are you going to fix for Christmas dinner?
Scraper wheat on Cranon Butchers.
Shredded wheat and cranberry sauce, my absolute favorite.
So Doc decides that he's telling Kermit that he's going to actually look for Miss Piggy, and that he's actually willing to do it, and thought that, oh, this would have been all too weird, but he's starting to enjoy the Muppets. And that he's actually not upset, but that he's actually happy to do it. He even meets the snowman too, which isn't weird to him as well. But hey, I think that'd be kind of cool. However, he gets a call from Robin. Kermit gets a call from Robin downstairs after he finds a mysterious hall. Huh. I wonder what this one will lead to. So they go down the hall, only to realize... Fraggles! Fraggles everywhere! Well, we got our Fraggles from Fraggle Rock. Whoever's playing Muppet Bingo, you yell bingo. They end up singing a song about how they celebrate their traditions and holidays. And after that's done, Kermit gets called upstairs to find out that, hey, Miss Piggy and Doc have returned. And Doc's wearing a weird Mountie Russian uniform.
I don't know how to explain this, Kermit, but I was searching through the snow and suddenly there was Miss Piggy with this costume for me.
You don't have to explain, Doc. If there's one thing Piggy knows, it's how to make an entrance.
And so are all the Muppets gathered all together around the fireplace while Ralph the dog's playing the piano, and they decided to all sing many songs. Hey, and look at this, even the outside singing songs as well. Why are there penguins up here? The only penguins up here are in zoos. But other than that, everyone is saying about wishing each one a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and knowing that keep Christmas with you. And of course, this all leads up to one of the greatest moments in this film, a Jim Henson cameo.
Well, they certainly seem to be having a good time out there, Sprocket. Yeah, I like it when they have a good time. But I tell you what, somebody's got to do something about these dishes, Sprocket. Come on, I'll wash and you dry, okay?
You know, I still miss him to this very day. It's still heartbreaking. I would love to meet him, and it'd been so cool. However, it finally ends with Miss Piggy and Kermit finally kissing under the mistletoe and wishing the audience a Merry Christmas. Well, I'm very glad that we got to look at this and get to know that it's a really entertaining show. Didn't feel too rushed. It took its time, and we got to meet all these characters interacting with one another. We got to see a bunch of different people visiting. And that's the big message, that it was a family Christmas. And I think that's what makes it the most important thing ever. So, thank you so much, and hopefully you like, comment, and hopefully subscribe. Happy trails. Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching this, and I really had so much fun making this. Be like the Muppets and wish each other a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and to sing along with those who you like, and enjoy your time with. Happy trails!